Hello and welcome there, guys. My name is Matt from Jazzco Consulting, and today I'm here to do another video on Microsoft Teams. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at an awesome app called Mindomo. So, what Mindomo is for? It is for graphs, figures, brainstorming, mind maps, all those things. Now, I've found that a lot of other programs are a little bit hard to use, or they are just not really built for brainstorming in this sort of fashion. I feel like Mindomo is quite good in the fact that it has templates and it makes it super easy for you to make the charts, I guess, um, and just ensures that you're really productive and effective in your time. So what I'm going to do is, if I've already downloaded Mindomo, if you need to download it yourself, you can just quickly go to the three dots here and then type in Mindomo, and of course just click here to download. But I've already downloaded it. This is in my own personal section, and we're going to create one today. So plenty of different options for us. We've got blank mind maps, we've got whatever normal straightforward mind maps, we've got tree organizations, we've got Gantt charts we could do, thinking hats, business plans, all these good things. We can obviously, each different business will use a lot of different graphs, but lots of them are pretty straightforward. And of course, like even a weekly planner you could use is quite effective for us there. What I'm going to do today though is just a nice and simple organization diagram. We've all seen one of these, and fantastic. So I'm going to now open this up in the Teams environment. So I don't just want to edit it by myself, but go to Teams over here, press the little plus, and then we will just select Mindomo here, and then our options will come up, of course. Now, I haven't been able to find out a way that you can open a template that you've created in your account in the Teams environment. So you have to create it in your own personal one and then open it in your Teams environment. But if you guys find a better way, please let me know in the comments. But you can make a blank one through this new mind map. But you can only have 3 templates as well at the time being, just in the free version. If you wanted to have more, you could of course pay in the package, but I feel like 3 is quite enough anyway. So what I'm going to do is go to the one we just created here and click save. And now this will open up in our Teams environment and will allow everyone to be able to edit this as we speak. All right, so it's all popped up here. This is how it's come out. It's exactly how we'd like it, quite clean. And I'll show you how to use it, guys. So let's call this one Jazzco. Now, we've all seen an organizational diagram. This would probably be our accounting, our sales, marketing, whatever IT. We can do with that. But what we want to do is let's show you how to use it. Let's click on the little triangle here. This will change all of our base features. We can change the font color or the background. We can underline it, put a cross to it, all those good things. Change the way that it looks, the color. We can have blue here, purple, whatever, which is very nice. And of course, change the way that it looks. So obviously an organizational chart would be a little bit more formatted, but we can do it on the sides or whatever if you'd like, or even down straight like this or on the side. But let's keep it nice and as we would normally for this one. So we can also change the shape of it, have a circle, a rectangle kind of thing, and add in little emojis if we wanted to. We can have a little tick in here. Fantastic. So if we wanted to add another topic, we've got another part of our organization, we can do a double click and that will open up to a new one. And of course from that, let's call this one sales, just for fun. And then if we double click from down here, it would create another subtopic. So we could have people's names, let's just say Paul, I don't know. He's in the sales department, okay? All right, now if we want Paul to have an image dedicated to him, what we can do is we can go to add an image. Now in the free version, you cannot drag and drop a file or browse your own files, but you can choose some of their own artwork. Pretty simple. They're actually quite clean. I think they're quite nice, so it's a pretty good way to get around it, is using their couple of stock images that they have. There's actually quite a fair few, so that makes it nice and simple. Or we can browse from the internet as well. We can also add in icons for that as well. So let's say Paul might have a red flag. We don't like Paul. And then if we wanted to, from here, we could then add a video in. videos are kind of cool to add into a graph. However, you can search on YouTube here, or there's some base ones that we get from here, which you can just drag and drop in if you'd like. We can also add in audio recordings. Now, I feel like an audio recording is quite a cool feature to add in a graph like this. However, a lot of things are quite visual, and the I guess auditory nature of it might be a little bit hard for some things. So just keep that in mind. And then we can also add links as well if we wanted to, but of course that will jump across to a hyperlink or whatever. Now let's say we want to add in a note. So on this subtopic down here, we just clicked on here, and if we click add a note, let's just say it's incomplete, finish tomorrow or something. Now we'll be able to see that if we click off, beautiful, we'll be able to see that that has a little note next to it. And if we click on that, it'll pop up and just say incomplete, finish tomorrow. So that's nice. All right, the next section, what we can do is we can also insert topics. Now, usually you have a bit more free reign as to where you could put it, but because it's quite set in form, this one, you don't have as much free reign of where to move it. Because if I put it up here, it's just gonna. Oh, you can. I lied. There you go. Let's delete that one. Cool. So you can move it around, but obviously we want to keep it nice and formatted for this one. Now, for this new main topic, what we want to do is we actually want to create a relationship. So this might have a relationship to Paul. What I can do is I can drag it all the way to Paul. I can add this to any single one. As you can see, each one is lighting up as I go past, but let's just add it to Paul here. And we'll just make it nice and simple. So same thing, we'd click the little triangle, and this will help us format what that looks like. So let's change the color to blue. The weight, let's make it a bit thicker so we can see. The shape is going to be a nice arc or a straight line. It's a nice little one. And the pattern could be a straight line. So there we go, we can see that now. And we can see that there is a relationship between Paul and, of course, our main topic here. Fantastic. Now, say we wanted to change the overall theme of this. We didn't like how it looks. What we can do, obviously we can automatically do it we can manually do it by ourselves, going and changing every single one. But this is a straight formatted one that will just automatically do it for you. So let's choose the nice, bright, colorful one. Now there is editors and imports, but I believe that is for in the full version as well. So, but it has plenty. This is only has about 5, but in other mind map ones, there's 20 or 30 to choose from. So yeah. So we click override, and now we have a nice and colorful map here. So that's really nice. This is a redo and Control Z kind of operation. So that means that we can, if we mess something up, we can easily just go back and forth. Beautiful. So that's a new map. Now from this map, we can of course make copies, export it, print it if we wanted to, or view as different ways. The cool thing about this is that we can have actually a presenter mode. So what we can do is if we jump and go all this, highlight it all, that is now going to be our page 1. So if we wanted to jump into a team meeting where we are discussing about the organizational chart to all our fellow members, we can click this, and if we just go play, that is our page 1. We can obviously choose a page 2 for the next one, and if we click there, it'll go to page 2, and so forth and so forth. So, oops, play twice, there we go. So now we get back into the regular thing, and we can add another slide if we wanted to as well, yeah. And finally, guys, let's jump into the share button. So we can, of course, share it in our team, copy the link. We can have a password as well if you wanted to keep it nice and secret in a certain group. Maybe it's your marketing group. We only want to keep this to marketing people. We can also send it via email if it was to someone outside of your organization or anything like that. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think this app is very, very helpful for a lot of different organizations. It just shows how easy it is to make that. Half of it's already done for us, and it just makes it very effective, very time efficient, and anyone can use it. So that is a big plus for this one. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how it goes, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, guys, and bye.